right, this is the Boys Down Bad podcast, and we are super excited to welcome on one of the newest Nebraska football recruits, Bryson Hayes, to the pod. Bryson, welcome on, man.
Thank you. Excited.
You bet, man. Well, we appreciate you coming on. So what has life been like since you committed to be a Cornhusker?
Yeah, it definitely felt good, that morning after committing, waking up, being a Husker, and family's been excited, and it's been great.
That's awesome. I wanted to start with your story a little bit. Was it always football for you growing up? Did you always know that you wanted to play in college?
Right. Yeah. I always loved football. I'd go to games as a kid, but my first sport was baseball. That's what I fell in love with, and then I started playing pad football at a young age, and once I started that, it was straight football. Loved it.
Absolutely. Were you a stud at baseball back in the day?
Yeah, I was a pretty good little machine pitch player, and then I played all the way up until last summer, but I'm done now. So end of a chapter.
That's awesome. End of a chapter, on to a new one.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, so talk to us a little bit about what is high school football like for you in Kansas?
Yeah, I think Kansas football, it's been a little slept on, in the past, but I mean this year we got a big recruiting class of, national talent. But growing up and just playing football through Kansas, I don't know if you know Avery Johnson, but he was my quarterback 2 years ago. So playing with him, I feel like I definitely learned a lot, from him. And I don't know if you guys know Bryce Cahoon, but he went to Syracuse as a receiver. And so I had a pretty solid high school team back then. And so it was good, as a freshman coming in and learning from them. It was definitely good.
That's awesome. Was there a moment growing up or maybe through high school where you thought, you know what, football is going to take me somewhere, like this is a sport I got to play. I really think I can do something with it?
Yeah, I would say in middle school, I kind of took off and kind of just, my speed. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty easy, and everyone thought, I just had a growth spurt before everybody, and then high school came, and it was the same thing, and you God just blessed me with speed.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
So we kind of hear a lot of different guys talk about like the recruiting process. Was it a fun process for you, or were you kind of ready to just get it over?
I mean, mine kind of, mine started last summer, so it wasn't crazy long, but some people say that's kind of early too. But I enjoyed every step of it. Some moments were a little stressful, but I think overall, I was definitely blessed to be in that position. And
For sure. What was your first experience with Coach Rule, and how did you end up getting recruited by Nebraska?
right, so yeah, I went up to a camp so last summer I had a camp run. I was going to all the different schools, and the Nebraska camp was during one of my baseball tournaments, so I canceled it, but my mom was like, "No, you got to go. It'll be so much fun." So I ended up skipping baseball, going to the camp, and obviously it turned out great. Got an offer. Um, you know, they were pretty new to Nebraska then, but just talking with Rule and Coach G, the receiver coach, I was like, "Oh yeah, like this place is legit."
Were you expecting to get the kind of attention that you did, I guess, going to that camp?
No, because not many of the coaches knew I was there. I just wanted to go and compete and prove to myself that I belong there.
Yeah, that's awesome. What do you think makes Coach Rule? Obviously, he's killing it in the recruiting right now. He's doing a great job. What do you think is the biggest thing that recruits are attracted to about him? Maybe that's different from other coaches.
Right. I would say obviously the big thing is the development piece there. But another thing that I would like to mention is when me and my family the first time we went up there, it was like he does like the little things so good. You can't do the big things without doing the little things. And it was just like every little thing he did. And that just, shows how he can do the big things there in Nebraska.
That's awesome. Great to hear. I love it.
Yeah, is that kind of what makes this staff so appealing? Is like they really another thing we hear a lot is like they really focus on like the family. Like you're not just recruiting the player, you're recruiting the family. Is that what kind of makes it such an appealing place to come to?
Right. Yeah, I definitely think so. Since the first time we stepped on to every single time I've been up there, they just make it definitely like a family. They treat us like family. And, we treat them like family too.
Yeah, we've talked to a lot of recruits, and a big thing, obviously, about Nebraska, and Coach Rule talks about is like we have the best facilities in the nation. We have the best nutritionists in the nation. What were the facilities like when you got there? Were you just blown away?
Oh yeah, I was blown away. So last summer, obviously with my camp, I got my offer, and Rule took me on like the visit of like their kind of like construction because there was like not much done with it. And so we walked through with hard hats on, and I was like, wow, when this thing is put together, it's going to be crazy. And then obviously I just went back up there and saw it all, and yeah, it's pretty insane.
We haven't gotten in to see it. We need to sometime.
Yeah, definitely do.
So, kind of talking about the spring game, what was it kind of like being there? Obviously, it was a day after the tornadoes came through, so it was cool to see such a big like fan base still there. And kind of, how are you feeling about this upcoming season?
Right. I mean, yeah, when we walked into that stadium, we were like, is it fall or spring? Like it was pretty insane for a spring game. You know, obviously around 50,000 people there. But it was just cool to see, you know, especially after like the tornadoes, you know, everybody in Lincoln coming together and celebrating the supposedly fun and upcoming season for the Huskers, especially after Dylan.
He looks like a stud out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Does that get you excited as a receiver coming in? You're like, oh, that guy's gonna be throwing me the ball.
Oh yeah, you know, definitely, and you know, especially all you know, I've their quarterbacks have been making great strides this spring. Been following that, and so it's obviously fun when you got two new young quarterbacks coming in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
So, kind of a little bit about Dylan. I mean, we see it, but we're just fans. Like, what about him is so different, and like, how is he such like a great player? He's going to be a true freshman.
Right. You know, I would say, you know, his maturity. You know, obviously coming in, you know, he could be still in high school right now, but just like the way he goes about his business. You know, the first time I was up there when he was up there at practice, you could just watching him, you could tell like he's so focused and nothing was gonna, you know, take his attention anywhere else.
Yeah, for sure. Was was this, I guess, coming to Lincoln your first couple times coming to Lincoln or to Nebraska?
I went to 2 games in the fall. I went to a December like junior day kind of thing, and I went to a spring practice, and then obviously the spring game. So
Have you had a runza yet?
I have, yep.
What do you think?
After one of the games I was up there,
What do you think?
I think it was pretty good. It was definitely different, something I've never had, but
People are hit or miss on it. They either love it or they're like, no, this is not my thing.
Right. Yeah. I thought it was pretty good. I'd probably have it again.
Good to hear.
Yeah. So, kind of coming up here, what's kind of like the biggest thing that you're working on coming into college with this next upcoming season?
Yeah. You know, I would say right now we lost our quarterback last year, and we got a really young quarterback coming in. So, you know, I'm really just trying to get with him and, you know, get our connection down. And, you know, I want him to have trust in me, you know, coming in young, he needs to have like someone to lean on. So I'm trying to be that guy for him. And then for me to come, something I'm trying to work on is, you know, I'm polishing my craft and my routes right now.
Love that. So obviously you're a fast guy. Do you run track at all?
Yep. This is my second year running track.
Awesome. Are you we have a history now of wide receivers and track guys doing both. Do you think maybe you could do both down the road?
Yeah, I think, you know, down the road, I'd definitely look at it. You know, I think it'd be fun. And I have, you know, guys that, you know, always miss track. So I think it might be fun to look at when I'm in college.
That's awesome, man. Well, this has been great. I want to ask you one more question, kind of a way for you to pump up Husker Nation a little bit about you coming. What is Husker Nation getting in Bryson Hayes?
Right. You know, I would say, you know, Husker Nation, they're getting a player that's going to come in and he's going to be hungry and he's going to, you know, do whatever the coaches are going to ask him to do, you know, whether it's straight special teams, you know, taking kickoffs back or, you know, whatever it is. I'm going to come in, do my job, stay focused, and just be ready for whatever happens.
Heck yeah, man. That's an awesome answer. We're excited to see in a Husker jersey. It's going to be great, man.
Yes, sir. I'm excited. I'm pumped.
You bet. All right. Thanks, brother. Thanks for coming on.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. This is the Boys Down Bad podcast. We are back again another week. I believe this is the first week we've all four been here
since football.
Yeah.
Probably since the Super Bowl.
It's been a long time. But we're back. Boys are back. A couple of the boys just got back from the Kentucky Derby. All-time
all-time
once
experience.
in a lifetime, I would
Yep.
say. If anyone out there is thinking about going to the Kentucky Derby, you need to go. Tickets aren't that bad.
No.
How-
Eight-
we're at
85
85 for
nine-
GA.
80 $85.
Sit in the middle. Can't really see the horses in the middle, but they got a big screen you can watch. It's a great time.
Yeah.
Good environment.
Great environment.
Yeah.
All time.
People watching is half the fun. The outfits.
There's some
The
crazy
drunks.
people there. Crazy people there.
Got about 4 o'clock, and you just look around, and there's just bodies on the floor.
Literally, they were just. And when we were leaving, I saw like 5 or 6 people just on the ground dead. But it was.
Luckily, none of us.
Yeah, none of us. We made it through. It was fun. Awesome finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the best finishes ever, I think. At
Down
the
to the
Kentucky
wire.
Derby.
3 horses.
3 horses within a head of each other.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Just the whole build-up of the day is all leading to this 2 minutes. It's hard to put it in like words how it felt, but there's races all day, and then there's about an hour between the Derby and the race
Mhm.
before, so you're just got an hour to think about these 2 minutes, and
It goes fast, but
It
it's
goes-
so
yeah.
electric. So electric.
still trying to find my voice back, so apologies. Just a lot of weekend of festivities.
Yep. We made it.
The body's still trying to
Yeah.
figure it out,
I'm
but
still dragging a
we'll be
little
all
bit
right.
today.
yeah.
My favorite part was, and I don't know if you noticed this, but like all the races, there's grandstands on one side and then like the first turn. And when the horses go by, it's kind of like the wave when you can like hear it go around.
Yeah.
Like the cheering starts and you can hear the
Mhm.
cheering like move across
Yeah.
the track. So you kind of know where the horses are based off just the
Where
cheers.
people are cheering.
Yeah. So when it gets loud by you, we run over and try to see the heads of the horses at
Yeah,
least.
yeah. We could see a fraction of the track. So
Yeah.
I feel like we got one of the better spots in the infield.
I think so too. Yeah, it was very fun.
Just surreal experience walking in there. Yeah,
Pretty much had a tunnel walk to get in there.
yeah.
You go like underground
Huge tunnel.
to get to it. It's pretty awesome. Sad you guys missed it, but
Yeah.
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 We'll be back.
we'll go again. It was
Yeah.
fun. We haven't talked about the spring game since it's happened. Chris, are you in?
I didn't get to see much of the spring game, so I've just heard that Rayola looked really good.
He looked amazing.
He did.
So
He looks like
Heard-
Patrick Mahomes.
I've heard he's Patrick Mahomes 2.0.
He is. He's
I
working
hate
out with him,
Mahomes, So
Yeah.
but he's good.
You like him as a football player, though.
Yeah.
Antics aside,
yeah, I guess
the way he plays football.
he's good at football. Which if
Yeah.
Rayola's good at football, then it's good for Nebraska.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
All in.
I need to see us play a real
I was
opponent,
there.
not ourselves.
I'm
A
close.
lot of our
to
defensive
being
players
all in.
didn't play, I heard. A lot of our key defensive guys.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think Rayola still would have done really well, but with-
Yeah, and it's different. Not knowing you can't get tackled.
yeah,
and-
knowing you can't get sacked, you're not going to get touched.
He looked.
It's still some of the throws he made are just
Yeah.
they're just all on the money.
Yeah,
He
Some
just looked
spots.
so confident and
Yeah.
calm in the pocket. He didn't get any happy feet or anything. He was just, I don't know. It's hard to put into words. You know it when you see it, like a quarterback just has it.
yeah,
And like
And-
the nice part is all of his misses are like in the right spots too.
right.
Mhm.
Like I saw some like Iowa fan on Twitter like did essentially like a low light of his incompletions, and it's like, okay, he threw one out of the back of the end zone that 9 times out of 10 last year, it's underthrown and it's a pick in the end zone.
Yeah.
And like he's missing on the outside where only his guy's gonna get to it. So it's just that thing where he like took care of the ball. He threw one pick that wasn't really his fault. I think it got like dropped.
It was
off the
it was
receiver's
behind
hands,
him,
I think.
but yeah,
Yeah,
probably should have been caught.
I mean, he threw for like 240 yards, and I don't think he really played the fourth quarter.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, it's against your own guys, but I don't know what gets me excited about next year is I think it was Joel Klatt put it out today where he has us ranked like 22 after spring.
Sheesh.
And he talked about how Nebraska had, I can't remember what the number was, all loss, like a certain amount of losses were all by 3 points or less.
Mm.
And in those games, we had 15 turnovers, and 13 of the 15 were because of the quarterback. It's like you watch the spring game, and you're just like thinking of like those incompletions where we throw it out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass, that's fine. That usually would get intercepted, and then you go on and lose that game because you're down by 3, a touchdown puts you ahead. So, like, that's what, like, hearing that and seeing where he, like, missed was good. Like, he looked comfortable in the pocket. Like, he had a lot of clean pockets, I thought.
Yeah.
Which maybe that's just
Not
guys
enough
out on
pressure.
the defensive line.
Yeah.
But still, like, he's comfortable not just, like, sitting in the pocket, too. Like, he can get out and move a little bit. Yeah, I mean, spring game is – I'm always all in after the spring game, it feels like. But now it's, like, there's something there where it's like, okay, I don't think we're going to have those 13 quarterback turnovers
Yeah.
in one-score games.
Yeah.
Maybe you still have a couple because he's a freshman. Like, that still matters a lot. But even if
yeah,
that's half of as many turnovers we had last year,
true.
you probably win at least 2 more games. That gets you to 7 wins in year 1.
Yeah.
Gets you to a bowl game. So
It'd be huge.
What's up with our guy Alvano?
Yeah.
He missed 2 field goals
I don't
again.
know. Yeah. He made his
And I
last
heard-
one, but
I heard the 2 he missed weren't very close.
Not close.
no,
I don't know.
the one at the end of the half was really bad.
Yeah. Kicking could
Got to
still
get
be a
that
struggle.
figured out.
I think that we have like 3. If injuries were to happen, and again, I assume that Dylan's going to start. I don't know. Rule says it's still a competition, but like they all looked competent. I think Harburg looked a lot better than he did last year.
Harburg actually was making some throws.
He was, and he was throwing like, kind of like you talked about, like throwing the ball where the defenders don't have a chance to catch it.
Yeah.
Which is big. And then Danny looked okay. His first throw, he's rolling out across his body, threw it over the middle to Mason Jones, another friend of the pod. But threw a pick. After that, he kind of settled in, and
Did you?
I think he looked
Could
solid.
be nerves a little bit.
Yeah,
that's what I was
100%,
gonna say.
yeah.
Did he look just like nervous? Because like,
I think maybe that first drive, but then after that, he kind of settled in, and he looked. I mean, I think he completed 60 or 70% of his passes, so that was a big focus. They're trying to get the completion percentage up. So if injuries do happen, it's nice to know that we have options.
Yeah. Dowdle looked pretty good, I heard.
Yep.
Kid from Oregon.
Running backs are
running
gonna be
back
good.
from Oregon.
Mm-hmm. He looked really good. Defense gave up a lot of big plays, which, again, you don't know how much pressure they're bringing.
Yeah.
Probably not a ton, and
Yeah.
you're not going to hit the quarterback, but gave up a lot of, and that could give more time, I guess, for the receivers. But it looked like the receivers were getting off the line well and getting separation. So
Jalen Lloyd's going to be a problem.
oh,
Yeah.
he's so good, so fast,
Yeah.
it's
it's
incredible.
it sucks that he like didn't. Because the rumor was he like just didn't know the playbook enough to play earlier in the season. So like how big of an impact could he have had all season if he plays? But
Yeah,
I mean maybe that time was good for him to just like learn the offense at a little bit slower pace and not feel like rushed into it. Where I mean this is kind of the year where you have the best quarterback we've had in a very long time.
mm-hmm.
You kind of want all your guys firing at the right time where, you know, obviously you don't expect him to take a step back.
Yeah.
And then, like, Malachi didn't play,
Yep.
which I think if he comes back healthy, he'll be a problem, I think.
Janarian Bonner looks good. Demetrius Bell got hurt, which
Yeah.
that kind of sucks because I think he was going to be a pretty big playmaker. Hopefully, I think it's pretty serious to his knee, but
Yeah.
don't know for sure.
We have a lot of depth at wide receiver, which
Yeah.
is really nice.
A lot of depth.
Because, like, years past, if you lose a big play guy in the spring game, you're like, maybe we had 3 good wide receivers, and then you're down to 2, and then you're just kind of filling guys in. Where now you're still going to have 3 solid options plus Fedoni.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fedoni could have a big year, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
And the other tight end's pretty good. But
Banks.
no,
Borkacher,
Borkacher. I actually like Borkacher. He's
Yeah.
a big body, and
solid.
No,
He did okay
Fedoni's-
last year.
Fedoni's going to be a weapon.
I think so too.
Schedule sets up good early, so
Get some confidence early.
confidence, yeah.
Just beat Colorado.
Yeah,
I mean,
Just
that's the
beat
toughest
Colorado.
game in the first 7 games, so.
get him
And
at
it's
home.
at home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That'll be big.
And that game means a ton now. Like, after, I feel like Dion really is put himself in a bad spot here.
He's just
Like, I get you kind of want to, like, protect your, like, son, but I feel like, his son went after the kid who transferred.
yeah.
Basically, like, said that Dion just, like, wasn't welcoming, which, like, if that's who Dion wants to be, like, that's fine if that's the guy you're going to be, but probably not the best look on Twitter when, I mean, Colorado can't like that.
No. And he's
And-
such a big media personality too. Like
Yeah.
everyone's gonna be
Yeah.
It's
tuning
not
into whatever he says.
UTSA's coach
Yeah.
firing off these tweets where maybe the UTSA fans see it and, like, it makes somewhat of a, like, social media wave, but when you're Deion Sanders, and they won 3 games last year,
3 or 4,
3,
something like
maybe
that.
4.
because, like, what if, because, like, Shador's gonna be gone next year.
Yeah.
What if they go 5-7 again, like,
He could leave
He could.
and just go back to, like, media?
or I don't know. I'm sure
Smaller
somewhere
school or
would
something,
hire
yeah.
someone would hire him for sure.
Yeah, I just wonder, like, if his ego will let him go to a smaller school.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because,
Good
like,
question.
you're at Colorado, which it's a decent sized name, but, like, they went 1-11 2 years ago, 3 or 4 wins last year. Like, if you lay another egg and then you don't have your two best players coming back, it's like it's not a lot of promise if next year doesn't go well.
Yeah. It's true. We'll see what happens.
I would love to just roll.
Oh. Raiola throws for 5 touchdowns.
He could against their defense.
Yeah. Easily could. Yeah. Any other spring game comments?
Nope.
I think that's it. Excited. Very excited. See what happens. All right, we're going to move into the logo game. We got a new matchup today. Chris versus Trevin. It's going to be intense.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good game. I'm excited to see who pulls it out. We've been studying.
I have not.
I have not. Once college basketball season's over,
Yeah.
not really looking at the slates anymore.
Yeah.
That's
Get a
true.
little rusty, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
See what happens. All right, logo game. How it works, I'm going to give you guys each 5 college logos. You got to tell me the school and what state they reside in. Get my cheat sheet out. Starting with Trevin. Here we go.
Oh, well, there you go.
Shoot.
That would be New Mexico State
Correct.
and New Mexico.
Correct.
I
Sorry
would've-
about that. That's on me.
No, I would have got it anyways.
Yeah, he would have got it.
Shout
Right.
out to Steven Strassheim.
Asterisk.
Golf
already.
there.
All right, Chris.
That is Stanford,
Correct.
California.
Correct. 2 for 2. Right, Trevin.
That is North Texas.
Correct.
And they're in Texas.
Correct. 4 for 4. Chris.
All right, gotta keep the pace. That is Sam Houston
Correct.
in Texas.
Correct. 4 for 4 for the boys.
It's gonna be a battle.
Oh, jeez. Got nothing. Is that Coppin State?
It's not compensate. Chris.
I think it's a California school. UC Santa Barbara. I know it's not right, but
It's not UC Santa Barbara. It is UC Davis.
Ah,
Close.
it's California.
California, correct.
dang it.
All right. Chris.
5-4.
Yep.
Or yeah, 5-4. You're struggling.
Just open up there.
I don't have a logo.
What the?
Oh,
There you
what?
go.
Oh,
Maybe.
Oh.
Gonna get a lot of them.
It's Eastern Washington.
It is. Wait, did you see it? Oh, you did see it. Okay.
Yeah, it's just super small, but it's fine. Eastern Washington, Washington.
Correct.
Just a disaster. Dang it. 7'6",
6'5".
6'5".
Trevin?
Oh, is that? I think I know it. Is that Howard?
It's not Howard.
Oh,
Bucknell.
It is Bucknell. Correct. Trevin, any idea where they are?
Bucknell. I don't know. Let's say West Virginia.
Not West Virginia.
Dang it.
Chris?
New Jersey.
Not New Jersey. It's Pennsylvania.
Oh boy.
Close.
Thought that was the Howard Bison.
It has a B
No,
on
they're
it.
blue. Yeah, for the Bison. They're blue. I can picture it now.
7'5".
7'5". All right, Chris.
Santa Clara.
It is Santa Clara.
Yeah.
I don't think it's in California. Arizona.
Not Arizona.
I think it's California.
It is California. Big steal there. What a choke by
That was
Chris.
huge.
What a choke.
That was.
Outthought myself
Kept me
there.
alive.
Oh, you just that
Was
was
it tied?
Nah, it's
No, he's up
8-6.
one or two.
right.
Could have
God,
put it
that moves.
away.
Trevin. Good luck with this one.
Take all the time you need because I'm gonna pass. I don't think I've ever seen this logo.
No.
They do play basketball. I double checked. I don't think they have any other D1 teams.
They're D1 for sure.
In
D1 in basketball only.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't even have a guess.
It's a hopeless feeling when you don't even.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have a name that's popping out to me, but I don't even think it's a school.
I've thrown those out before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just going to be way off if it's off.
Okay.
Don't tell me that's Centennial.
That is a school.
It is a
It
school.
probably is a college.
not them, though.
It's not Centennial, but that's a great guess.
What
Great
is it?
try. Are you passing?
Yeah.
It is Maryland Eastern Shore.
Okay, so they're Maryland.
Yep.
No,
Got 1 point
yep.
there.
That was not going to come to me.
So he's down 1.
8-7.
8-7. All right, Chris.
Ooh, I think I know it.
Ooh,
Montana State.
it's not Montana
Oh,
State.
What?
I thought that's what I was going to guess. Okay.
Wow, I thought for sure it was Montana State.
Is that Maine?
It's not Maine.
Dang it.
It is Morgan State.
Morgan State.
Morgan State. Chris, do you know where they are?
West Virginia.
Not West Virginia. Trevin for the tie.
New York.
It's not New York.
Dang it.
Maryland.
Maryland.
Maryland. What a game.
Yeah, it was good.
It's a good game.
Choked at the end.
What's Montana State logo? I feel like
I
it's
thought it
very
was-
similar.
I think it's just different colors.
It might be.
I
That's a
think they're
tough
like
one.
maroon. Montana
It
State.
could be. Yeah, look
Yeah,
up Montana
look up
State. real
Montana
quick.
State.
Let's compare.
Dang it.
I want to say they're very similar.
Those are tough.
No,
Oh,
not
no.
close.
Same colors.
They are the same. It's a bobcat for Montana State.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we were thinking.
It is the
Yeah,
same
same
colors.
color scheme.
Yeah. Close. Close. All right, that was a logo game. Good job, guys. Chris is. I think Jordan beat him once, but he's
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty dominant.
It doesn't
in this game.
happen often.
How much of a degenerate he is. All right.
Wear that proudly.
Yep. Grid. Let's hit grid real quick. Baseball. German, can you do the or someone?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can do it.
Okay.
Peters, you got time?
Yeah. We're gonna bring back roulette. We have everyone.
We could do
You
roulette.
have everyone
Yeah,
now.
okay.
Could do roulette.
Just a spin or something.
Yeah, just one spin.
Yeah,
Just
none
dip
of
the
this.
beak.
None of this 5 spins a week.
Oh, we gotta make up for lost time.
All right.
It'll
Right.
add up.
We're good. All right, let's do it. Baseball.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Andrew Benintendi for Red Sox, White Sox.
Nice.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Was
He
he on?
play for the White Sox?
He played for the Cubs.
Benintendi? No, he's on the White Sox right now.
Okay.
He's confident. Okay.
300 season Red Sox. Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he hit over 300.
And
Yep.
then
Okay.
Ortiz has got to be only one team.
I was gonna say Dustin Pedroia just to be safe.
Yeah,
Jason
Pedroia only
Varitek.
played for one too. You could do
We'll
that.
do
like
it. We'll
Pedroia.
do it. Okay. I like Pedroia.
I like Pedroia.
I like Pedroia.
It's just not
I
loading.
think.
It's frozen.
Pause the
Really struggling with the.
It's just.
We're struggling
I'll
with
pull it up.
technology today.
Yeah, my mic doesn't work.
Yeah, everything's bad.
We're not known for being
No.
a pot or a
technology.
technology.
We're not a
friendly.
technology podcast.
We will not win that award.
No.
Frozen. It's couldn't be worse.
All right, so we
I'm
went.
back.
You got it.
It's back.
I think. Okay, got Pedroia.
Okay.
300.
Cespedes played for the White Sox,
Bartolo Colon did.
and he pitched for the Mets. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Colon,
Yeah.
Bartolo.
Free space there.
Yep.
Pete Alonso,
Pete
one
Al-
team.
Yep.
Yep.
Hitting 300 for them.
Mike Piazza.
Reyes.
I was gonna say.
Piazza,
No.
Reyes.
Jose Reyes.
Reyes.
Sure. I'm sure he was a better average guy. Was he a Met?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a Met.
All right. Yep.
Okay, 6 for 6.
Rockies 300 plus.
Nolan Arenado.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only one team.
Todd
Yep.
Helton.
Todd Hilton. I was
I
going
was
to
gonna
say
say
Todd
Charlie
Hilton.
Blackman, but
No, he was multiple. Helton. Yep.
Blackman's only been what? Helton was right.
Ooh. Okay,
Yeah.
8 for 8.
So now we just need Rockies and White Sox.
Did Ubaldo Jimenez? Did he pitch for the White Sox?
Don't know.
I think
I
he
can-
did
No, he
actually.
was-
I can
He was
picture him.
Indians, wasn't he?
He was
I
definitely
think he
Rockies.
did pitch for the White Sox.
Okay, we can pocket that.
Pocket it. Rockies are tough.
Yeah. Who did Tulowitzki play for after the
Blue Jays.
Rockies? Oh, okay.
Not a lot of Rockies coming to my head. To be
No.
honest.
I think
or White
Jimenez
Sox.
played for the pitch
I
for
think
the
so,
White
too.
Sox.
How much time?
2 minutes.
Oh, we got
Problem is I just can't name any more Rockies.
Can we name any White Sox that might have played for the Rockies?
Chris Sale, but he didn't play for the
No.
Rockies.
Upton played for the White Sox. I don't think he ever played for the Rockies.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. Minute 45.
Brzezinski.
I don't think he played for the Rockies either.
I'm good with Ubaldo if you guys are feeling good about it.
Yeah,
Jimenez.
Nothing else is coming.
Baldo.
I'm nervous.
I think he did.
Come on.
Oh,
Really?
Joke.
That's tough.
I really thought he did play for the White Sox.
tell me it's just someone heinous that we would.
Yeah, hopefully it's not somebody obvious.
Ellis Burks was the most common one.
Perfect. That's the name we were looking for.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have got it.
Couldn't have thought of
Only
a better
50
one than Ellis Burks.
Only 56 people. Who have.
That makes me feel better then.
Juan Uribe,
Wouldn't have got that.
I would.
Justin Morneau. I'm just trying to do people I've
Justin
heard of.
Justin
No.
Morneau.
No
He
way.
played for the Twins too.
Nelson Cruz.
Would have never. got
Nelson
that.
Cruz has been on a lot of teams.
Yeah, that should be a guess that we have. We
Yeah.
just don't know.
Like the Upton brothers. You
Yeah.
just Nelson Cruz if you don't.
Juan Pierre.
I've heard
Wouldn't have
that
got
name
that.
too, but
No.
they wouldn't
Yeah.
have come to my mind.
No.
He's a Marlin.
All right, we're doing roulette.
This
Roulette
one's
is
only
back.
for 5.
Chris
so.
is happy. He's ecstatic.
Triven won the last one before tax season.
That's
He
right.
did.
Just one spin for $5.
It's been for $5. What do we got?
24.
15.
24.
It's the first spin in the new studio.
25.
It is. 25.
Yep.
All right. One spin
To
for
start.
$5.
One spin is it.
9.
Nine. Ah.
One more.
Shucks.
All right.
Shoot.
One more.
Well, we got to do one more.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we gotta do one more after that.
We'll see.
We'll
Probably
see.
not. 15 will hit right here. Keep coming. Keep.
Don't even know where 25 is.
Oh.
20.
20. Ah.
One more.
We'll do one more.
Yeah, just one more.
Yeah, for sure. Just one more.
The most
Come
we
on,
would do is
two?
one more after this.
Yeah. 15. No, wrong bounce.
10.
10.
One more for 20.
Yeah, we can't end on an odd number. Just go 20.
That's a great point, actually. Can't end on an odd number. $20 spin.
Yep.
Still have not located 25.
Oh yeah! Winner! Winner!
Chris is ecstatic.
Yeah.
You guys are so dumb. Keep on
Wow.
the spin. Eventually
Good thing we
somebody's gonna
did it
hit
again.
Well, we had to. Dang it.
Thank you guys. It's good to be back.
Ugh. Yeah, he comes back and it's stupid.
It's 2 in a row.
Ugh.
What are your thoughts, Chris?
I knew it was gonna happen. You guys keep going. Eventually,
Yeah,
it's gonna
well.
bite us in the ass.
All right, good pod. That's about all I got. Quick Supernovas ad read.
Playoffs are coming up for them. I think.
It has to be soon, I
I
feel
think
like.
the playoffs are coming up.
All right, it's Pro Time Nebraska. The Omaha Supernovas, your Major League Volleyball team, have exploded onto the scene with record crowds and a fan experience that is second to none. Witness world-class talent at the CHI Health Center in downtown Omaha. Have fun with family and friends and get to know this team and feel the energy that they are bringing to Nebraska. Don't wait to be a part of history. Secure your single match tickets today at supernovas.com. Get to a playoff game.
Yeah.
Playoffs are coming up.
Yep.
I think we're good, so I would assume we would host one.
I think they're the 2 seed. So yeah,
2 seed, yeah.
I would assume they will.
Yeah. Get to a game.
Yeah.
All right. That's about all we got. Any closing thoughts?
Do we need to revote?
The Bears. Good draft.
Yeah, oh yeah, the draft. That was a fun night.
Yeah, how do you feel?
Bears are fully back. Fully back.
Rome, Caleb Williams.
Yep.
They get anyone else?
DJ Moore.
Yeah.
I mean, they have him. And then,
Yeah.
what's his nuts? Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot they got Keenan Allen.
He'll pull his
Defense.
hamstring after a couple games. Like that for the whole
True.
season.
Defense
true.
was stingy last year. Really
Yeah.
no positions of weakness. It's just if Williams is the guy. But it's
Excited
the
to see
best environment first round pick has ever gotten into for quarterbacks by far. He's got weapons around him.
Get a new stadium. Did you see that?
They might get a new stadium. Won't be this year, but
Yeah.
Who else? DeAndre Swift.
Yep. Yeah.
They made
Offensive
moves.
line might be an issue.
Yeah, offensive line. They're young. They're all right.
They have so many weapons now. I forgot Keenan went
Oh, they've
there.
been making moves for the first time in my life. It's very exciting.
If they come out and lay an egg this year, you got to feel pretty bad about yourself.
No, I am in a very vulnerable spot this fall because Huskers have momentum, Bears have momentum. I've already warned Tava this could be really good or really bad.
Yeah.
Because first time in my life I've been excited about a Bears season. I always get excited about the Huskers at some point, but
The only thing that sucks is they're
inevitable.
in a tough division.
yeah,
Packers are going to be good. Lions are going to be
Lions.
good.
Vikings.
Vikings will be
No.
no.
What are your thoughts on J.J. McCarthy?
No, I'm not worried about him.
It's not
I think he might be good.
No.
Maybe not this year. I mean, he's got the best wide receiver.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and Jordan Addison.
Aaron Jones.
I forgot he
Falcons.
went there.
Aaron Jones went there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Falcons did an interesting move.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that.
I don't think we talked about the draft at all. Penix.
Yeah.
Kind of feel bad for Kirk. He left.
Said he was caught off guard.
He left Minnesota because they wanted to draft a quarterback,
Yeah.
and then you take Michael Penix, who's 24,
Yeah.
Very injury prone.
Yeah.
because his Kirk's deal,
4 years.
but like
Yeah.
it's only they have to like pick it up after the third, so it could be just like a 2-year deal.
Could be.
Yeah.
I mean that's got to be one of his last contracts, if not the last.
Zeke returning to the
Don't
Cowboys.
want to talk
Yeah,
about
congrats
that.
on that.
No, I don't want to talk
Yeah.
about that.
It's a good pickup.
It's not a good pick. We have our backfield is Royce Freeman, Ezekiel Elliott, Deuce Vaughn, and Rico Dowdle. So we're just not going to run the ball this
No,
year.
Cool.
it's
Yeah.
going to be all on Dak.
2 old guys and 2 midgets.
Yes.
It really is.
It's great to put all the pressure on Dak. I love that.
Dak and CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
They'll have a great regular season.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I
sure.
know. They'll win 11 games, 12 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Lose in the first round.
same old, same old. Jerry said he was going to make a lot of moves this offseason. He signed Royce Freeman and Zeke and their long snapper.
Perfect.
They got a linebacker. That's about it. It's great. I'm in a great spot. We used to have Husker football.
They won't disappoint.
Yeah.
Never
Until
really
that
have.
comes crashing down. And then,
Well, the
Yeah.
nice part is hopefully
On
it's
the
not
basketball.
till the end of the year.
yeah, then we're going to be on to basketball season
Yeah, it's
by
true.
mid-November, and
Yeah.
be fine.
It'll be great.
And
All
we'll
right.
start the cycle over.
Yeah. Jeez. Zeke. Why? Doesn't make sense.
He's a good running back.
Finished his career there, I guess.
Goal line guy.
He was great 3 years ago.
He was. He had a couple touchdowns in New England.
Said he came to Dallas to chase that ring.
Well,
There
he
you-
wasn't going to do it in
there you
New
go.
England.
Get your Super Bowl tickets
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Are you going to be on them this year?
I'm on him every year, so yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't this year.
No, because then
Then
the one
they'll
year I
win.
don't, then they'll win it. and I'll-
Exactly. Then I'll be happy.
Yeah, but then I get nothing.
You gonna be on the Bills
I'll be on the Bills.
after losing Diggs?
Detroit. I'll be on Detroit.
Detroit's
That one's
good.
fair.
I was sneaky on them last year. I was
Yeah,
feeling
Yeah,
good. and
about a
then-
year or two early.
Yeah. What are the odds for the Bears? Do we
I
know?
don't know. Haven't looked yet.
You gonna sprinkle on?
I will. I will be on the Bears.
It's fair.
Love it. All right. This is the Boys Down Bad podcast. I'm Dylan.
Peters.
I'm Chris.
Trev.
Have yourself a top 10 weekend.